What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are back at my friends at Motorbikes in Sheffield, complete with aggressive coronavirus haircut and all. So today is Super-Moto day.
I've done my best and my worst, learned my lessons. No matter how hard my life would treat me, I'd always get right back up, never worry. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see, 'cause I can feel the energy. Cause I can feel the energy. I've met my demons one too many times. They taught me lows are what makes you feel so high. No matter how far my mind would wander, I'd always dare it to go even farther. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat.
So what do you think? Aprilia Dorsoduro, however you pronounce it. I feel like a Sheffield accent's not doing it justice. I should have some Italian accent. 900cc Super-Moto. I've never ridden a Super-Moto in my life, so this is something new for me and I'm really looking forward to it. It's about 5 degrees weekend in January, so let's go and give it a whirl, see what we think about it. Right, Aprilia Dorsoduro. Let's see what this is all about then. Wow. Sounds nice. So what I'm going to do is my usual routine at doing this, but I'm going to try and keep this video a bit shorter. I think they are 661 at like 35-40 minutes. It's a bit too long, but I just wanted to be honest, I was that surprised at that bike. I wanted to just make sure. But yeah, so usual format for anybody who's not used to my reviews, not used to the channel. I'm not a professional. I'm just a normal dude. I've never ridden a Super-Moto before, any sort. I haven't ridden any of the competition. So what I usually do is give my sort of literally my first impressions leaving the dealership. What I think about it, sort of first 5-10 minutes riding. And then I'll go ride it for a bit, spend some time with it. I've got as much time as I want with this today. And then I'll give you sort of my proper opinions. So yeah, look, I've literally just sat on it now. Super comfortable. Roads are mega greasy, so I just need to watch what I'm doing. But yeah, it's really upright, Super-Moto style. I had a few people say it was a bit heavy. I looked at a few reviews online, but it doesn't particularly feel it. That being said, to be fair, I've never really ridden any of the competition, but it feels nice. Sounds great. Brakes are sharp. Yeah, it's got that sort of V-twin burble, which I really love. Oh. So there's no auto blipper on this. But yeah, look, so it feels, the first thing I wanted to address was, like I said, I saw a few of you saying it was heavy. I don't know about that. I mean, I think it's 180 odd kilograms, which I think in the grand scheme of things for this type of bike is a touch heavier, but it doesn't feel it. I mean, what are you wanting to do with this? I mean, you see Super-Motos riding round, and I guess if you're wanting to be a hooligan, that might be a problem, but I mean, how many people are going to ride this bike like that? Sounds lovely. Yeah, mirrors are great. Okay, so right, first impressions, I'm waffling a bit. First impressions, super comfortable, that's what I first think about it. Sounds beautiful. Does not feel that heavy. Certainly feels manageable around town. I won't go so far as to say flickable. But I guess there's trade-offs, right? Doesn't feel scary. Plenty of power. Yeah, we'll do a cutaway there. Brakes are great. Yeah, really pleasantly surprised actually. Build quality is fantastic. So that's a really 5-minute review. Let's go and ride the thing now, and I'll come back to you, and we'll put some proper miles on it, and then we'll give it some real experience thoughts afterwards.
Just last week you called me. The way you're talking is driving me insane. Hello. Just last week you called me. The way you're talking is driving me insane. Hello. Hello. Even if we're hanging by a thread, what you said is spinning in my head, I just wanna pull you closer in this bed. Take me back into your arms, and I'll never let you down. Even if we're hanging by a thread, what you said is spinning in my head, I just. Even if we're hanging by a thread, what you said is spinning in my head, I just. Just last week you called me. The way you're talking is driving me insane. Hello. Just last week you called.
I don't know what it is. Whenever I see the Rosas, I always feel like I've done something wrong. I always feel guilty. I think it's my my slightly shady past giving me flashbacks.
The way you're talking is driving me insane. Hello. Hello. Even if we're hanging by a thread, what you said is spinning in my head, I just wanna pull you closer in this bed. Take me back into your arms, and I'll never.
Absolutely brass monkeys. My penis has disappeared inside my body. That's how cold it is. It's literally inside me. Right, so I've had a few hours on this bike now, and I think I'm ready to give my opinion. So I gave you my initial opinion when I rode out from the dealership, and again, look, this is going to be very much one of those real world reviews, doing air quotes, real world reviews, like the RS 661 that I did. It's January, it's 6 degrees. this bit of road's dry, but there's like still ice on the road and crap everywhere, as will be demonstrated quite poetically by this next clip that I'm about to play as I was doing some ride-bys. So take a look at this. So that is commonly known as a bum twitcher, and what that was me going through a bit of black ice. Sorry Gary, I didn't crash, but that's a good thing, right? It was controllable. I didn't feel like it was going to crash. I just got a bit twitchy. It actually felt like it stepped out way more in real life than looking at it back on film. But yeah, look, it's a real world review. I'm not a racer, I'm not a road tester, I'm just a normal dude. I've never ridden a Super-Moto before, so I've got nothing to come out to. I've no idea what I'm talking about, and you probably shouldn't listen to me. Okay, all that out of the way. What do I think about this bike? Opinions are not changed. I think it's good. I think it's very good, actually. It's not a bike I would probably buy, purely because I don't have room for it in the garage. Look, from a stats point of view, people say it's a bit heavy, it's not as powerful as some of the others. Maybe, I don't really do stats, but I get that there's a percentage of my viewers that like to see stats. I personally think it's a terrible way to review a bike and judge a bike, because manufacturers lie, they're wrong. I mean, stats don't mean anything. What means something is what the bike makes you feel. But look, for all those who want some stats, I'm going to put them up on screen now. Ping! Right, I hope all you geeks and nerds are happy, and you've read your brake horsepower and torque figures, and it's given you a warm fuzzy feeling. Right, all that being said, the important bits. What does it make you feel like? So let's start from the looks. So I tell you what, why don't we have a walk around it and have a look at the looks. It's a bit of a subjective thing to say, but let's have a walk around the bike, and I'll talk you through what I think, and you can tell me whether you agree or not. So yeah, what do you think? I think it looks sick. I love this frame. I love how that looks. How that shock's exposed. It's a bit mucky, sorry. Yeah, I really like it. These dual exhausts, which I think are just one really, but they're split into two here. I think that looks wicked. Just Aprilia made quality bikes. Just the feel of this paintwork here, just how all this sort of fits together. It's quality feel. What do you think? It's got Aprilia brakes. They look very much like Brembo's. I don't know. They stop like fuck though. I love this little carbon, I guess, beak. I don't know what you call it. These handguards are looking pretty cool as well. Look, you know, I am no judge of good looks, but for me, for a Super-Moto, I think it's a pretty bike. Excuse the trade plate. I've borrowed this today. Thank you very much to those guys. Yeah, just the engine casing, and it just feels like a well-built quality thing. I'll show you the dash. So it's just a slightly smaller version of the one that's on my 2020 RSV4. Slightly smaller. You've got, as I said before, you've got 3 modes: touring, rain and sport. Touring seems to be the nicest. You can change your traction control and everything through the modes. I'm not going to that now, it's boring, but suffice to say, you can change traction, anti-wheelie control, all that stuff, connect your phone to it, etc. Mirrors work. Don't know what else to say really. Yeah. In my opinion, that's a pretty bike. What do I know? Okay, what do you think about the looks? Get in the comments, let me know. I like to hear everybody's opinions, just don't be a dick. sure that would never happen in YouTube comments. So that's the looks. The engine's the next thing. I think the engine's great. I think for what I'm using it for right now, these real world roads, it's a bit like a 660 actually. Plenty of low down grunt, nice V-twin, lots of pops and crackles, natural pops and crackles coming out the engine, out the exhaust, excuse me. It's got plenty of low down power. Look, low down grunt there, chugging away. Has it got a load of top end? Is it a lunatic like the 1290 Super Duke? No. Is it meant to be? No. You know, what are you wanting to buy? I think personally, for what I'm not really. Yeah, well, let's come to that. So I think for what I would want it for and what I'm using it for, there's loads of power, plenty actually. I mean, look at this, just lovely. It's a lovely power delivery as well. There's 3 different modes. There's Tour, you change them here, look, Sport and Rain. I found that Tour's the best. I think Sport's a bit of a choppy throttle, slightly. Rain's just a bit lazy. Not horrendous, but that, you know, you want that in Rain. So I leave it in Tour. I'm enjoying it in that, so that's good. Sorry, these corners are icy. Yeah, so the engine's good. It's great. It's standout. It's smooth. It's powerful enough. It's not super powerful, but again, like, I don't really want that today. Handling. What's the handling like? I think it's. I think it handles nicely. I think it handles well. It feels stable and secure. It doesn't feel super flickable, but I mean, what more do you want from a bike like this? I mean, it handles well. It feels nice. I've not had anything to compare it to, but as for what I would want this bike to do, I'm not sure what more you'd want. It does feel a little bit heavy, and I think that's what's making me slightly hesitant, but only a little bit. And actually, in certain circumstances, that extra weight is a bonus. So, look, again, you must ride these bikes yourselves. Don't read stats and listen to me or Neevesy, love him, or anybody else about how to make a buying decision. Buy it yourself. But look, handling is good. The comfort, it's lovely and comfortable. Big, comfy seat. Fits my fat arse on it perfectly. Sat upright. Pegs are perfectly placed. My knees are just in the little crease of the tank. No pressure at all on the wrists. Beautiful naked bike. I could ride big miles on this thing. In great comfort. So comfort's amazing. Gearbox, brilliant. There's no quick shifter or auto blipper on this, but actually I'm quite enjoying doing it myself. You know, I'm quite enjoying that manualness of it. But if you want a quick shifter or auto blipper, I don't know if it's an option actually. I will check and put a note up now. Ping. Okay, so this one's not got it. The throttle in Tour at least is perfect. Really smooth, buttery smooth. No complaints at all. Brakes, excellent. Can't complain again. Brakes perfect. Not much more I can say about that really. Really strong brakes. Well, some reason I heard, well, they're not Brembos. Well, alright, that's fine. They feel as strong as any Brembos I've used. Whether they hold up on a track is a different matter, but this is a January crappy day, so who knows. But they're good. The fit and finish of it is standout. I mean, it's an Aprilia, man. All Aprilias are lovely. They've got a special vibe about them. You know, the noise and everything. You know, yeah, the vibe about it. Yeah, the noise actually. That's a good point. In fact, you know what? Why don't we do a noise test?
Okay, time for a sound test.
There you go. How about that then? So, what do you think of the noise? I mean, Aprilias just make good sounding bikes, don't they? I think so. It's really nice. What else do I need to tell you about this? Yeah, the fit and finish, it feels special. I think for the price of it, I think you could probably pick one of these up if you got Gary in a headlock for around $8 grand. And like, this is there's a shitload of bike for $8 grand. Sorry, there's some real crap on the roads down here. I've not picked a brilliant road to come down. Yeah, there's a lot of bike, a real lot of bike. Yeah, my only caveat on it is, and I'm only thinking about this personally, I test every bike as if I'm going to buy it, right? Not necessarily what anybody else might use it for. And I'm just not sure where this would fit in my garage at the moment. I can see where it'd be a giggle. I don't think I would buy one particularly, but that's more down to the fact that I can't see where a Super-Moto would fit in with me. I would really like one. It's a giggle, but yeah, I haven't got the room for one. But like I said, I really love this thing. Blasting down these little country lanes, and I can see actually in nice dry summer days, this would be a real good laugh on an evening down the back lanes. I'm interested to try some of the other brand Super-Motos, but for me, you know, I've heard that some of the others are much more powerful and wary. I don't think I'd want that. I really don't, not with a bike like this. In summary, I think it's great, I like it, I think it's perfectly suited and balanced for a road bike, for a laugh, for a hoon about. It's not mental, so if you want something that's not mental and going to try and kill you, but still a laugh, still pull wheelies and do all that sort of Super-Moto stuff, and feel special, this could very well be the bike for you. And the sound, you will always get that Aprilia sound and build quality. So yeah, that's what I think about it. A great bike, really enjoy it. If you're into Super-Motos, excuse me, if you're into Super-Motos, do not discount this bike until you have ridden it. Please ride the bikes, don't listen to idiots like me. Don't listen to spec sheets and professional racers trying to tell you how quick it'll go around the track when you will never ever use it in that manner. Go and ride the bike. Hit Gary up at Moto Sheffield. Again, big thanks to Moto at Sheffield. All their links are here. Appreciate them loaning me the bike. Again, I've had great service from them. I cannot recommend them enough. I've bought bikes from them with my own money, so this is not a sponsored thing. I'd just like to give credit where credit's due, so big thanks to them. Hit Gary up if you want a test ride on this or any other Aprilia. He's your man. So yeah, with all that being said, we'll wrap the video up. Thanks for watching. If you could like the video, if you like it, and if you really like it, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel. I've got lots of content coming up this year, lots of different reviews. The new RSV4 will be coming to the channel, the new Tuono, all the new Aprilias are coming on. I've got a load of Ducatis that I'm going to test out for Ryan at SMC as well. So yeah, plenty to do, plenty to come on the channel. So give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Right, thanks for watching. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next one.